As states slowly begin to reopen across the country, many workers who are funding their families may be concerned about getting sick when they eventually do return to work. Meantime, employers are also worried about potential liability that they could face if an employee does get sick with COVID-19 when they do come back. Western Mass News reporter Jordan Jagalinzer joins us from home with the story. Jordan?
Chris, I spoke with a financial advisor earlier today who said it's very difficult for an employee to prove that they got COVID-19 while at work, but if they can, it could cost businesses thousands to even millions of dollars. As the economy slowly reopens, workers are concerned their employers will not provide enough protection to stop the spread of the coronavirus.
If you have a job and you don't want to come in, and that's a voluntary decision, you would not be eligible for unemployment.
Financial advisor Richard Pelletier telling Western Mass News workers then face a difficult decision: return to work and potentially get sick, or quit and lose any unemployment benefits and income.
If you show up to work and you see no spacing of the employees, there's no sanitation, there's no testing of employees before they go to work, it's pretty loosey-goosey.
Specific standards for employers are not clear, and as people plan to return to work, there are questions about who could be held liable if an employee gets sick.
My advice to the employer, which will be the benefit of the employees, take this thing seriously. Make sure that your property is clean, sanitized, you're following the social distancing, those are guidelines. Do what the government recommends, and that will be your best defense.
Just last month, Walmart was sued by the family of a worker who died from COVID-19, accusing the store of ignoring worker symptoms and failing to notify other employees.
Those allegations are trying to get around the problem with being preempted by the workman's comp statute. Every state has different workman's comp situations, and the workman's comp is there to help you if you're injured at work. And it preempts your right to bring civil suits.
Pelletier says workers who get sick would be able to receive workers' compensation benefits for occupational illnesses, which would include infectious diseases like COVID-19, but then they would be unable to sue for negligence.
I would tell any employer out there to be very careful about how you're protecting and can prove that you're protecting your employees as well as your customers.
Employees who have concerns should address them with their employer, and employers should follow recommended guidelines.
If the local board of health says, listen, do A, B, and C, and you do A, B, and C, then later someone sues you, say, listen, I did exactly what the government told me I needed to do. And
right now, Governor Charlie Baker says that he plans to slowly start to reopen the state as of May 18th. Live from home, I'm Jordan Jagalinzer.